Please just go. Now don't push that block in there. I swear to God, I will fucking destroy your asshole. Now get through this level.
Alright, we're fine. Oh my God, that's a lot of lives. Except I'm not going to be able to get them all.
Well, grab the bomb at least.
Yeah.
Jump in the bomb. Jump into the bomb!
I know, I have to run and jump it!
Oh, it could be a trap.
This one I feel, nope, that's too far. And this one I have to pixel perfect.
I don't know. It's good luck.
Nope.
No. Well, that's fine. Whatever the fuck. Nope.
Nope, I'm stuck.
Oh, wow, you actually have to get over there.
And...
Well, what's to the right?
That's it. Oh, it's just a switch.
Kill yourself. Hit select. Oh, that's what the lives are for.
Yeah, if you fuck up, at least you'll get one.
That's cool, actually. That's pretty forgiving. So you have to make it to the end to get that secret platform.
Oh, okay. Oop.
What's the point of that switch, then?
What's the point? Yeah, what's the point of these, then? The fucking stars. I don't give two shits about the stars.
Wow, so really, you had... How would you make that jump, though? Because it can't be just pixel. Okay. Oh, you know what? You can just make a running jump off the top.
Off of this one.
It's 3 blocks far. It's misleading, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, sure enough. Okay.
And same with the ice, I think, is just a catch-all for you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually. I like that.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was trickier than it looked.
Wait a minute. What the?
So what?
Is it?
Oh! Mission complete!
Yes, sir! Then what the fuck
is
the other thing for? What's the switch for?
Who cares?
What's the fuck?
Congratulations!
Congratulations,
Oh my
Dash!
God.
We got out of the asylum full of aliens! Yes!
This music is very demonic for what it is.
And that's it.
Wow.
And that's it. That is Dash Galaxy in the fucking alien asylum. What a terrible game.
In the bank.
What a fucking terrible game. What a goddamn terrible game.
Dash Galaxy in the alien asylum. This game makes me want to be in an asylum, actually.
So, it's just... I guess where a lot of the replayability comes from...
What replayability?
No. Because this game is completely and utterly trial and error. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Absolutely.
You find out through trial and error, through playing hours and hours and hours and hours.
This is like Castle Quest.
You don't actually have to do all the floors. There are floors where it makes more sense to skip them than it does to do them.
Considering every room doesn't necessarily have anything in it.
What is this fucker doing?
Yeah, it's the catch-all. Who fucking cares?
Bye.
Considering every room doesn't necessarily have anything in it, makes this game flat.
And the fact that we ran into on multiple occasions. I mean, obviously the one that everybody may have saw is the level. Okay. Is the level 9 one where literally there is no elevator shaft and there's nothing. Like, you have to take a warp back because then you have to find the warp that catapults you past level 9.
Somewhere there's a warp.
Yes.
So this game's broken up into clusters.
Yeah, it is. So it's like because that's probably like your halfway mark, and once you get to that point, then it's like you realize, okay, so yeah, some of these things are going to take me back, but some of them I have to go into because it's going to get me forward, and so there's just so...
Well, what pisses me off is the fact that when we were at floor 24, we had to take a warp, or floor 23, back to the floor 21 or whatever,
21 or 22, yeah.
Which is completely counterintuitive to everything this game teaches you up to that point.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, is this game great? No. Well, let's get into our thing. What do you give it for difficulty?
For difficulty,
let me look up its price point.
I honestly, for its difficulty, I would give it a 5. And here's why. Because the game itself, while mechanically it is flawed to a pretty large degree when it comes to like the jumping and platforming, it's not a hard game. The difficulty comes into navigating and being able to find your way and navigate through. It's almost like a puzzle game. It's a platforming puzzle game.
It's knowing what's in each room.
Exactly.
When we have pages of the floors in that notebook written down of what is in what room.
What's in what room, yeah,
where
exactly.
you need all you have to do really is get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
There's no overall item you're looking for. Nope. It's just, you need a certain amount of keys here, a certain bomb here. You need at least something to get past the barriers. I mean, it's really, you can whittle this game down to necessity.
Yeah.
You don't even need to do half.
You don't need
floors.
to do, like Zero. You don't have to do anything in fucking Zero.
No, I mean, you can just go from here to 1. I mean, we skipped like 4 floors just outright because we couldn't do anything in it.
Well, shit, I was gonna say, there was a couple floors where it's like, there's just...
The fact that the warps take all your items away is stupid.
Yeah, so much for fucking... Oh, God, you know what? And I bet you somebody who fucking knows this game inside and out was watching our original, like, level... or floor 4 farming, and they're just probably like, oh, wow, those dumbasses. They're farming. Do they not know that they're gonna lose everything? And it's like, that's really what it is. It's trial and error.
Yeah, you were right though. I mean, this game knows better. It knew that you couldn't farm.
Yeah.
It knows that you're not getting past 9.
Nope.
So really, exploration is a necessity in this, which we found out.
Yeah.
Difficulty, I'll agree. It's a 5. I would say
it's more difficult on just the exploration. I will not in good faith go up. If you have a claim for making it lower, I'll hear it out.
No.
But higher, no.
5 is steady.
Higher, no.
I want to say it inches, maybe creeps into 6 territory in the fact that it's... Although 1-ups were pretty common later. Yes. Especially at the point where if you
realized
fell,
you were going to.
You knew you were going to die.
Yeah.
And that's actually pretty forgiving. So 5 seems fair.
I mean, the one level where obviously you had to make the running jump onto a trampoline, they put a 1-up there because they figure, okay, yeah, you're gonna screw up a couple times, so you know what? Here's a learning curve for you.
Yeah.
It can't be. It doesn't get much more forgiving than that.
Yeah.
So
you're right. 5 feels fair.
It will. I cannot give it higher than a 5 for difficulty. As far as fun,
I give it like a. I mean, I personally.
I would.
I played it a little. I would say 2.
I would give it a 3.
The slow movement,
the controls, and the music are terrible. They're absolutely god awful. In fact, thinking about that, I would almost say that this game probably is Borderline 2 then.
Yeah.
Because the only redeeming quality this game has is in the exploration.
I suppose.
Trying to
feels stupid.
Trying to navigate and find trial and error, making yourself a map in trying to find out, okay, so this warp takes me to here, this warp takes me to there. That's where I could see the only fun coming from this game. It's not in the actual game itself.
I mean, it was fun for me mapping it out.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's...
Give it a 3 then?
I feel like this game would have been better if there were only 3 rooms to a floor instead of 4.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many rooms in this game that are just nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for no reason. There's nothing in it. I mean, the fact that you could seal off a room with a warp in it, like you did in 9, seems stupid to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you seal all 4 floors, what are you going to do? Until you run out of oxygen, have to restart that entire floor.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all it comes down to.
I don't know.
It literally is trial and error.
I'm keeping it at a 2 for fun. I don't like this game very much.
Alright.
It's sluggish. It's ugly.
I agree.
It's repetitive.
It is extremely ugly, too, actually. Graphically speaking, I wonder when this game actually came out, because I feel like this wasn't like that early on in the Nintendo's timeline. I think this was like 89 or 90. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll have to look it up afterwards, but I'm pretty sure that it's like 89 or 90. And by then, they should have had that shit figured out. Data East, of all people, like,
really,
they knew their shit. This does not look like Data East stuff.
No, this is pretty bad. I don't know.
So is it worth it? What did you find out?
What did you pay for it?
For this game, I am pretty sure it was either $2.99 or less.
The game currently, according to pricecharting.com,
it can't be higher than like $5.
$4.55.
Yeah, exactly.
For the game, $4.55 feels fair, I suppose. It's a challenging game, I guess, in a certain degree. I mean, getting used to the controls is something that I don't know if it adds challenge to it or adds depth. I don't know. I played it for a little bit and I hated it. Like, I didn't like looking at it.
I would say...
I don't know, it's up to you, though. I feel what you paid for it is worth it.
Yeah, I would say $4.55 or whatever, $4.50. Yes, that's worth it, with a caveat. Is that if you like platforming with a puzzle-esque addition to it, if this is your kind of game, yes, I would say it's worth it. Anybody else, yes, $4.55 seems very cheap, but I would say, honestly, it's not worth it. Because the game is ugly. The game has terrible graphics. It has terrible music. It's
not a pleasant
It's a little bit cryptic.
Yeah, and it's absolutely cryptic.
It's so cryptic because the instruction booklet, even, and I want to see if I have the instruction booklet, because even if we have the instruction booklet for it, we looked at a PDF of it. It didn't help. It didn't help at all.
The only help it provided was the secret rooms will
make you go.
Apparently, there are bonus rooms in these that'll give you items and money and shit, or items and
we went through like almost every single room of like the first 9 floors and didn't find anything.
They must be hidden somewhere with bombs or whatever. But I mean, even so, what's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point of getting bombs? What's the point of getting anything when the warps take it all away, which are necessary to beat this game?
Yeah. Exactly.
So anything you get aside from points, if points gave you 1-ups, it'd be fine, but they don't.
No.
So what's the point of getting anything? Which is why I think I hate this game as much as I do, is the fact that you don't need any items more than 1 or 2 of something at a time. Everything else in this game is pointless.
At the end, that's why you got so pissed at me for trying to get more than 2 keys. Okay.
You don't need more than 2 keys.
It makes sense now.
If there was a warp in there, what was the point?
It makes sense now.
I mean,
it makes so much sense
just
now.
I hate that mechanic. It didn't make sense to me.
No. So, is it worth it? I would say, honestly, overall, no, it's not. This game does not have enough redeeming qualities. Like I said, it would be fun for, like, if you like an exploration game where you can draw out your own maps and kind of try to understand it that way. It does get fun in that sense, but nothing else about it. The controls are just absolutely garbage. They're so garbage.
The momentum mechanic I hate. I mean, it was not a pleasant experience.
And that's where all of their focus should have been. They call this Dash. They call the main character, the main protagonist, Dash Galaxy. Dash. Meaning that there should have been some kind of run mechanic to it. Not Prince of Persia shit.
Could you imagine how cool it would be if he had like an actual
like a dash?
Like a dash.
Like a flying dash.
Like a Mega Man X dash.
Yeah.
And you had to utilize that during some of the platforming. Jump at the apex of the jump, dash across, land on a platform or something.
Oh, that would have been excellent.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
Anything would have been better than what this game actually was. Yeah. It was mind-numbing.
Mind-numbing for 3 hours and 47 minutes.
Ouch.
That's a lot of exploring.
Oh, God, I'm exhausted already.
All right, so we hope you guys enjoyed this. Truth be told, we did not. We did not enjoy this game.
We got quiet near the end.
We got quiet near the end. I was kind of rambling a lot and getting very nonsensical halfway through. And it really didn't improve. So sorry, but we really hope that you enjoyed this. Hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on Twitter. Check out partridgegaming.tv. It takes you right to our YouTube channel, so you can check out every other single game that we've played, and we've played a lot better games, so check those ones out. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for everybody. Hopefully we will Well, we'll play some better games.
Next time on
Power Trip, we'll play some better games for every one of you out there.
Everybody.
Everybody.
And Paul and I won't be in an asylum.
No.